Hi students, this is Miss Johansson and I'm here to show you how to do this lab activity on moon phases. For this first part, I'm going to use a light source and I have my styrofoam ball, and instead of me, I'm using a dolly to show you where you're supposed to stand. In this first activity, you need to basically move your dolly around the ball and see at a full moon, answer the table below, at a full moon, when the moon is totally full and lit up, diagram where the earth, the sun, and the moon are and what percent of the moon is lit. Then when you're on to a quarter moon, like this, where is the earth, sun, and moon and how much of the dolly's face is lit? You're going to answer those questions for section 1. And then in section 2, you're going to answer the question, why do we always see the same side of the moon? Now in this one, I am going to pull out a different dolly, I guess. It's a turtle, but you're basically going to have you right here, and you're going to have the turtle move around the earth. The turtle is the moon, and it's going to move around the earth. And you're going to see, if you watch these two links here, you can see what the moon looks like throughout the month. And you can also see the dark side of the moon that we never ever get to see. And the reason why we never get to see that is because as the moon travels around the earth, it is constantly staring at the dolly, sort of like a creepy turtle staring at you all the time. You never end up seeing the back side. You're going to answer these questions after you work through that. Then in the third part, does the moon travel east to west or west to east? I have some internet searches that will help you answer that question. That'll bring you to awesome pictures like this. In a picture like this, you can see that from the northern hemisphere, our waxing looks like the southern hemisphere's waning, and our waning looks like the southern hemisphere's waxing. I also have a link that refers you to this website, which will give you some good information. But back to your lab, you are going to model and try to figure out. I'm going to go back to the ball and the dolly. You are going to try to model if the moon is traveling around counterclockwise or if it is traveling around us clockwise. So answer that question there. For those of you that are sick of playing with dolls, then you can move on to coloring time. And in this part, you're going to color the different phases of the moon. That should be pretty easy. In the last one, you are going to hold the ball and try and figure out what causes a solar and a lunar eclipse. So in the first one, you are going to have you in between you and it says put your face in the light bulb and hold out the ball so it blocks the light to your face. So you're going to have the moon here and you're going to make it so that you are totally in the dark. What type of eclipse is that? And then switch it around where you are blocking all of the light to the moon. What type of eclipse is that? You're going to answer those questions and then those at the end of the lab. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy your moon phases lab.